There's going to be more problems in general. And it's a shame. It's a shame because, when people aren't thinking deeply, when the whole society is predicated on most people being superficial and thinking skin deep about things in life, it's going to bleed into every area in life. And there's going to be lots of problems. The whole entire world will become superficial and skin deep. The whole entire world will become superficial and skin deep. And sunlight on my body. It is great. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, it's great. It's great. It's great. Yeah, people need to start thinking more. You don't need to be Einstein. You don't need to be Voltaire. You don't need to be a fucking Leonardo da Vinci. But like, people are negligent about the world's problems. People are in denial about the world's problems. And it's just a shame because, like, it's affecting your own individual life, and it has a ripple effect, and it destroys the entire world. Yeah, plastic, man. The world right now is plastic. It's plastic. People are too caught up in their cell phones, too caught up in the TVs. Before the cell phones, it was the TV. Now people are playing video games all day. I got nothing wrong with video games. I love video games. I've played a lot of video games in my life. I think video games are great. And I played a lot of video games in my life, and I like a lot of them. But the thing is, like, if you're just living in a virtual reality your entire life, your whole life is just passing by. You could live your best life, or at least try, and your whole life is just passing by. And you're going to end up being sad in life. You're going to end up being regretful in life. You got to get off the computer. You got to get off the cell phone. You got to go outside and talk to people. If you don't want to talk to people, go outside in the nature or something like that. Limit your time on the cell phone. Limit your time on the computer. Limit your time on the TV. Don't sit around and be a couch potato. Don't be lazy in life. And that's another thing which I don't understand. I know this might be a hot take right here, but I don't understand laziness. I don't understand laziness. Like, what? Some people, they're just lazy, and they're so lazy and they're so miserable at the same time. And it's like, don't you make the connection that maybe those two things aren't mutually exclusive? Or in other words, that they're both part and parcel. One can't exist without the other. You don't have to fucking work 1,000 hours a day. But you gotta understand, like, being lazy to me, like, I'll be honest with you, I used to be lazy when I was in my teenage years. I used to be lazy. I just don't want to do anything. I just want to sit around and drink with my friends. Don't want to work on myself. Don't want to work out. Don't want to go to school. Don't want to do this. Just want to sit around and be lazy. It got old. It's fucking boring. It's boring to be lazy. I don't know how people do it. It's fucking boring. It's boring as fuck to just sit around and be lazy. Like, why not work? That way you can get happiness from achieving a goal in life and fulfilling something that you've always wanted to do. I don't understand why people can't do that. Why people can't put those two things together. How do you not figure it out? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. But yeah, laziness, man. People just be lazy. People be lazy, and that's the biggest problem. You understand? When you're lazy, not only is superficiality bad, laziness is also bad. Like being lazy, your whole life will pass you by. Your whole life will pass you by, and you realize that you don't have. You'll be miserable, and you didn't do anything that you wanted to do because you're too lazy to get off the couch and even have any initiative and make any step into the right direction. And some people, they may feel stuck. Some people, they may feel stuck. They have mental illness or have this problem or that problem. Maybe they feel stuck. But like, why don't you try to like work in a not everyone's stuck though. A lot of times they're not stuck though. Some people, they're just lazy. They don't even want to try to do something to better their life situation. Instead, they want to blame some other person for it, which is rotten and vile. But you could be bettering your life situation. You could be bettering your life situation. You could be bettering your life situation. But yet you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. You want to sit around and gripe and complain. But like, some people, they feel stuck. They don't even know what direction to go. They don't even know what to do. Well, I mean, I don't think you really have an excuse for that nowadays, because right now there's the internet age, and everyone and their cousin is exposed to some sort of self-development guru or self-development thing online. Or even a counselor. If you go to a counselor or a therapist, they'll tell you to look into something like that. They'll give you some sort of techniques to do something about it. So yeah, just get over your laziness, man. Get over your laziness, man, because if you're lazy, you're also going to be miserable at the same time. You don't have to be a workaholic, but you just have to at least make a step, make an effort into doing something to improve your life, make yourself happier. You have to make an effort. You have to make an effort, at least a small effort. You don't have to be a workaholic. You don't have to work 1,000 hours a day, but no one even wants to make an effort. No one even wants to make an effort for their own well-being, to improve their life. And I'm worried for their sake. I'm worried for your sake, because you're going to end up in life miserable. You're going to end up in life miserable, and you're going to die a miserable death. I haven't tried anything at all. I haven't tried to improve my situation, and it's all going to dawn on you. There's only so much that you can do to, it's going to catch up to you. Everything that you've been in denial of your entire life, it's going to catch up to you, and it's going to creep up on you. And if you're not going to get it now, if you don't get it now, you're going to get it on the deathbed. You're going to get it when you're going to die, and it's going to be horrible. It's going to be painful. I'm just looking out for you, dude. I'm just looking out for you. I'm just telling you the truth of what's going to happen. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help mitigate the disaster that could possibly happen in your life. I'm trying to save you, because you only get one life. Life is very short. Things could go wrong. Things could happen all the time. So you should get off your lazy ass, whoever you are, and do something to improve your life. Do something. Go for a nature walk. Go work out at the gym. Go read a podcast. Listen to a podcast. Go read a book. It's the internet age, man. You can do anything. There's many different things that you could do to improve your life situation. And it's just a shame that no one ever teaches this stuff in school at all. No one teaches this stuff in school. No one teaches this stuff in school. They got gym class and they stuff like that, but like, I don't know, dude. Figure it out. I don't even know what to tell you. Just figure it out. If there's a will, there's a way. Haven't you read the Bible? It's true. If there's a will, or seek and you shall find. Seek and you shall find, my friend. The knowledge is out there. The knowledge that you seek to overcome your problems, it's out there. You just have to seek and search. Seek and you shall find. Seek and then you shall find. Seek and you shall find. It's the truth. And that's the greatest quote that's in the Bible. That's the greatest quote that's in the Bible. Seek and you shall find, my friend. Seek and you shall find. But it takes an effort. You have to get off your couch. You have to get off wherever you're sitting at. You have to get over your slump. You have to get out of that rut. Or that rut's going to eat you. You have to make an effort. You have to climb that mountain. Once you climb that mountain, which seems big at first, you know, but when you finally do it, it's really not that big at all. And in fact, once you climb that mountain, you'll gain the strength to keep on climbing more mountains. You'll gain the strength to keep on walking. And you realize it's not so bad. It wasn't really a mountain. It just seemed like a mountain because you're just not used to doing anything. You're just used to being lazy your entire life. I mean, like, why? Like, it's just such a waste of life, man. It's a waste of life. It's a waste of life. Oh my God, that sun is hitting me hard right now. Oh my God. But yeah, seek and you shall find, and you shall find. Seek and you shall find, and you shall find. Seek and you shall find, and then you shall find. The Bible really, honestly, you know, I'm not trying to bash Christians at all right now, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's just so many great quotes in the Bible that have so much wisdom, but I don't know. I have a lot of Christian family members. I never hear anything about it. They never talk about it at all. And I was reading the Bible the other day, I forgot, Proverbs or something, and I'm like, these things are so wise in here, but like, I've never heard anyone like tell me these quotes before. I've never heard anyone tell me these quotes or like told me to read these and told me to read Proverbs. They tell me to say prayers and stuff like that. But what about all these quotes? The other day I read a quote that like, if you're in like a dispute with someone, stop the gossip and then the dispute will die down. Who tells you that? I've never heard that from a Christian. That's almost like an Eastern wisdom right there. People take the Bible for granted for sure. The Bible has a lot of good knowledge in it that I don't think people are really tapping into, to be honest with you. People aren't looking at it through the right lens, but people aren't thinking about it in the right manner. But the Bible is great. There's a lot of wisdom in Proverbs that people don't really think about and apply to life, but they should. But yeah, seek and you shall find. This is like the greatest quote ever, because it's true, man. The knowledge is out there, dude. Whatever you seek, you shall find. But yeah. The Bible is good, man. The Bible is good. But I don't think a lot of people are looking at the Bible in the right lens. People are taking the Bible too literally. And I think that's where people mess up, and that's where people are not gaining the wisdom and the clarity and the teachings that the Bible could supply to people. Because they're doing biblical literalism. And I don't think that's the correct way to look at the Bible. I think the Bible is an allegory. It's got a lot of wisdom, the Proverbs and all this stuff. And I don't know. But I said my spiel. I'm getting a tan out here. Got my Rude Raksha on right now. Got my Rude Raksha Mala. Oh, it's nice, man. It's nice. I haven't been out in nature in frickin', oh God, 6 months. 6 months. Yeah, since like November or like October or something like that. So nice to get the sunlight. I'm gonna get a sunburn probably. That's not good, but yeah, this is great. Get out in nature. Get out in nature. You got to get out in the nature, even if it's winter time. Fuck it. Who cares? You can go to a nature preserve. Get some boots on and go walk around in the nature preserve when it's wintertime. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter, dude. Who cares? Don't be careful with the ice and everything. But Man, when it's spring, fall, summertime, you know, most of the year round, you can get out in nature. And I suggest that you do it as much as you can. Do as much as you can. Stay away from the concrete jungle. Live in it if you have to, you know. Live in it if you have to. Buy lots of plants. Buy lots of plants. That's one thing. That's one wise thing that I heard. Buy lots of plants. If you live in a concrete jungle, you don't have any other option. Then well, go out in nature as much as you can, but get lots of plants. Anyways, oh my God, this sunlight is great, dude. It's great. It's great. Oh. Oh my God. All right, well, I'm outie. I gotta go. I gotta hurry up and walk home. Got some important matters to attend. Gotta go home and eat quick. All right. Yeah. Seek and you shall find, my friend. Get out and do something with your life. Do anything. Make an effort. Peace out.